Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are on build 3 of our Summer by the Sea. Is that what it is? Summer by the Seaside? Summer by the Sea, yes. This is our lovely little beach house that we're just starting to build. Last build, I don't think it didn't seem like we got a lot accomplished, but we got our sofa made. We do need to put couple of things on the bottom here, and then we're gonna make a boat table. Okay, let's do this. So wait, these do, remember when I said they do not have cushions on the back? Now all of a sudden we have cushions on the back. Where did I, oh, because we were supposed to make 5 pieces and 3 of them 2 pieces. I should really read the instructions. Oh my goodness. So 2 of them, these 2 that we did, had the edging around the outside like we did, and then 3 pieces do not have the edging. So okay, so we have some more cushions to make. Dang, I was hoping we were done with that part. So we need those 3, a 10-1-7 and a 10-1-6. These 3 here, they have 2 pieces on each, just exactly the same as the last grouping that we did. Keeping these all in order so I can find them next time. Okay, so these ones are the batting. And these 3 are the material. Please feel free to fast forward through this part if you want. I totally understand. So we've got our batting and our material. I only get 1 out of there, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and wait. We want them the same direction. Now, I almost just messed up. I think I'm going to use my double-sided tape for this mat. Okay, they're square, so it doesn't matter. I can do it any which way. But real quickly, I just wanted to kind of, are we using that material for anything else? That is checkered, not striped. No, it's netting. That's green striped. I think this is the only place that we use this material. Which, I mean, we have plenty. I just wanted to make sure. So, go ahead and get a good chunk of this cut off. Very, very crookedly. I always miss that one spot, huh? Just be careful, y'all. That is a sharp blade. So we'll cut those out. Again, I just want to make sure that I'm starting on a straight edge. Okay. Probably could have done better with my scissors, but you know, I had this in my hand, so. Okay, so now I'm gonna just pop this in that corner. Almost got it. There we go. Okay, so we have one. Again, just creating a straight line to start with. Why can I not get every little bit? I swear, I always leave something. Two. One more of these. Da-da-da-da. Sorry, I know I'm quiet. I'm just trying to concentrate so I don't screw this up even more than I already have. I was really hoping that this bill was going to pick up and get going, but I still feel like I'm stuck on the same dang thing. All right, and then these three little ones are going on the batting. Really? I know I cut the batting a little big, but that's okay. If you're stocking up your stash, maybe cut them a little bit tighter, but I've got more of this in my stash already. These won't take but just a minute because they don't need to be like perfect. There's one set. Like I said, feel free to fast forward. I know most of you probably have, so you're not listening to this part unless you're cutting these out too. If you're building along with me, you may be cutting them too, which this is the time it takes, so and this is the last one here. Okay, those are our 3 sets of batting now. Now let me get rid of all this stuff. Oh, see, half of it just fluttered out of my hand, all over the floor. That stuff will be everywhere by the end of the day. All right, and do we need the wood? Yeah. It's B74. Yeah, there's 3 more pieces in there. I should have known when there was 3 more pieces. Oh, wait. A10-1-8. Okay, I see what I was missing. We do have 3 more pieces of material because when we put these over that, that's going to leave our back exposed, but then the back is going to show through, so we just need to put a little strip on the back. So we're not completely wrapping it. This will be easy enough. And where did I put material? Right here. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna cut a straight line there. And I'm not going to worry about lining up because it will be on the back side. Don't get your fingers, let me see. One. Two and three. Those are our back sides. Okay, now we just gotta glue it together. So piece of wood. I'm going to go ahead and continue to use the white glue that they gave us, I think. The big piece of batting. A little bit of glue with the little piece of batting. And then we take one of our big squares, turn it upside down, and then turn our wood with the batting face down. And then, just like previously, we're going to glue it right onto the sides of the wood. Now I do personally like doing opposite sides at the same time, so that way I can hold them together. Whoop. two sides. And grab some of my little clippies from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to clip the edges, that way they stays intact on the sides. Two more times, just like that. I got these from Temu, these little ones that these bend. We get these glued up. As you see, I'm not worried about like going all the way to the edge or anything because that material is going to hold it on. But little dabs of glue is good while you're working with the material to help it hold. Big piece, turn it over. I did cut that one quite big, a little bit of overlay, and I was fine, but that one was pretty big. Try not to squeeze too hard so it just kind of starts to come out, and then just kind of gravity helps, but because man, this just flows way too easy. Oh, I should have. I need to just scoot it down just a little bit. I had it a little bit too far, not on this edge. Third one. Sorry guys, I think I'm just very boring today. It's only, what is today, Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday and it's already been a hell of a long week. So I'm just, I'm a little bit worn out. Me and Mom she stained her extra kitchen cabinet today that just came, she ordered. And I stained, I had an old use it as a nightstand, but I don't need it anymore because my bed has extra shelving. So we put it out in the dining room, but it didn't match anything either, and it was raw wood. So while she stained the cabinet, I stained these just don't want to stay. I stained the nightstand, and it was in the heat, out in the garage. So it's, I think this morning it was already like 102 or something. And heat just has a tendency to wear me out. Don't worry, we'll trim all the excess off. Just wanted to give a chance to get a bit tacky. Let's see how this first one is holding up. So now we will come in, and don't cut too close to, don't cut like flush because you don't want to cut the corner off. And you can always cut more. I prefer to cut it and then maybe cut again if I need, but I've actually cut where you can see the wood in there because I've cut both pieces too short before. And then also we want to cut it flush with the back. Okay, and because that's now flush, we will take one of our small pieces, and all I want to make sure is that they're going to go in the same direction, not opposite of each other. So, and I'm just going to glue that on the back. I'm not really going to worry about them lining up. Yeah, because they're not going to line up exactly. That's fine. But I am going to take a little bit more precaution on getting that glue at the edges. And you know, you can always trim off if you have a little, cut a little bit big. Okay, there's one. Boop, boop. Sorry if you can hear my parents in the background. It echoes. This place echoes so much. I'm in the office craft room with the door shut. It is a pocket door, so it's not like, it's a little bit thinner, but they're in the dining room, which granted is the next room over, but it's like they should just, might as well be standing in here. It echoes so much. Okay, cut those corners, level off the back. And then paste on one of the other small squares. we go. And then if we need to, I think they're pretty good. So there's 2. Let's see if this has had enough time. I hope so. Ouch, sorry. I bonked you guys. And 4. And then flatten on the bottom. A little bit more, I think. Yeah, we had a little bit of trim left there. A little bit of glue and our final backing here. I think we're good. Now, okay, so now we want to put them on the back of our couch, and we want those lines to go up and down. Now I'm not, again, worrying about, well, maybe I'll just see if they're gonna line up. Oh, those line up and those line up. We kind of got them lined up. These are slightly off, but not bad. So I'm going to put the glue just a little bit on the back of the bottom cushion, and then kind of on a little bit on that. I'm going to go ahead and put it on all of them, and then I'm going to do that middle and top row on the back there. Too much glue, of course. And then now we have a completed couch. Well, not yet. Now we're going to do whatever this is. So what is this? This is D4, which is, where's my product? Material list. I always forget what it's called. D4 is not the spiky one. It is it has like 4 little branches on it. Okay, so we're gonna need some of that, and D10 is the pink. Yeah, the pink dried leaves. So we're gonna need a couple sprigs of this, and then A10-2. Which one is that? Do. No, it's not a template, is it? What is A10-2? Because these have A10-something. Yeah, those all have multiple numbers. So these are C and D. So there's A9 and then what should be the A10 box. It says printing paper, 3 pieces of A3 and template paper, 1 piece of A3. Why can't I figure this out? Ever? Why do I have so much trouble with their instructions? Can't tell if it's paper or material. Sorry guys, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. And I know if I'm confused, I'm probably not the only one confused. That's why I show you my confusion. Just in case anyone else is in the same boat as me. I don't even have a 10-2. Oh, wait. Are these? A10 dash and a 6. Well, that has a double number. That has a single number. A10-2. There's 4, 5. It's gonna be small. It's probably one of these. A10-2. -3. Oh, -2 right there. There we go. There we go. There we go. I like forgot about the printed paper. So it is this brown square. Oh, I was not straight. That's okay. We're rolling it up. It doesn't have to be like perfect. Okay. So now we're going to take two of the leaves. So there's 2 up the top there. So these leaves are, well, that one has a little extra greenery we don't need there. They have 3, so these have 3 leaves on them. Like that, so 3 leaves, 1, 2, 3. And there's 2 of them on this little bit of stem, so I'm taking just the triple leaf part. And that stem I'm going to throw away. And then a sprig of the pink. I don't think I need that much. You can do this to your own discretion, how much, how little. I'm just going to cut that stem a little bit. And one bit came off, that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna turn the brown paper over so we have white showing. And on the corner, we want our pink and then kind of arched, and I don't think you're gonna see. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna do this underneath. Okay, so a green down, and then the pink, and then a green on top. Can you please just hold still for me? And then they want us to like kind of roll this. I don't know how we're gonna roll this, guys. Normally I'd roll it with a toothpick, but I don't know if I have room. Where is my toothpicks? There they are. Whoop. And I knocked it over. Okay. Ah. So normally when I want small things rolled, I roll them on a toothpick. That, I don't know if it's gonna. Not really rolling. We lost a green. I'm wondering if I should glue them in first. Probably. Maybe let's try that. Maybe let's just try to put a little bit of glue down. Stick one of the greens. So it's like halfway. Mine's about halfway under the brown, and so the leaf parts are sticking up. Again, you can do this to your discretion. Do you want a lot of green showing? Just a little bit. I'll put a little bit of glue down further because that stem is longer. Now I'm going to put that. There. Oh, come on, stay. And then just a drop of glue on top for that next green. So do I think this will help? I don't know, but I'm gonna also put a drop of glue on the brown part of the paper so when it rolls, maybe it'll help stick to itself. And then can I roll that? Without losing everything. That's the key. I want you to tuck under. No, 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 no. Don't. Oh. I had it for like a second. Stay in. Okay, so it's kind of rolled, kind of folded. And I'm going to put a bit of glue under that. Oh, too much. Too much glue. Wow. Hold on. My fingers were too gluey. stay right there. Right there. I will be happy with you. Are you exactly what I was envisioning? Not quite, but I will take you if you will just stay. Okay, it's good enough. It's a bouquet of flowers. And then 204 and D10 with 8. Yep, and then what is, I can't even tell, A10-3. Isn't that next to this one? So these two little letter thingies. Okay. I think it's really hard to tell. It looks like there's 2 of them stacked up. Finger. Okay, so let's, I think we're supposed to fold these out. First I need to cut them. Cut them a little bit closer. Now there is a little bit of an indent. That's why I didn't want to try doing it on the full sheet. And there's this little heart on one side. I assume that's going to be the top when we fold it up. So I don't want to lose it. But I really don't want too much of that white on there. I want to get it really, really close to that line. Okay. Go ahead and cut the other one while I'm at it. Again, not cutting that heart off. Okay. So now going to get a handy dandy ruler and just put a bend and downwards on those 4 flaps because we're just going to make an envelope. Same thing with the other one. Okay, so I'm going to fold the sides in first. And then the bottom up. And then the top down. So I am going to give it a drop. I just want to make sure, see how they would fit together. I am going to, they barely touch each other. So I'm going to put a drop of glue under each flap. And then we can see that little heart on the back. Now, so it goes in the picture, there's a pink one and then the blue one's on top of it. I'm going to just creative license here, artistic license. I'm going to do mine a little different. So I'm going to put the bottom one, the pink, but I'm going to put it so you can see the heart. And I'm going to leave the top open on the blue. So I'm going to go ahead and do the sides and the bottom, just like I did on the pink one. Again, too much glue. The bottle not trying to. That bottle just pours it out. And then the bottom goes up. And now instead of putting the top down, I'm going to leave it open. And when I lay it here on top of this one, it's going to look like it's open and it's being read. So that's what I'm doing. That's just my choice. And I think I'm going to, well, I'll wait and see, because there's one more thing, and it's C35. Material list, what is C35? Lace, white. But is there more than one lace? Okay. this is, I think they're calling yellow because there's some gold in there. So this is lace white. And it says 6. Actually, they've given us 7. They usually 7 centimeters. They usually give us a little bit extra. So on here we want 3, or no. What are we supposed to do with that? Literally put it in a pot. I don't. It says 6 centimeters, which is slightly less than what we have, but I can't tell what they're telling us to do with it. That looks like one of the, it looks like a pair of shoes, but there's no number. Okay, so this is just draped over this, and then it's like laying down on the sides. Now, it does say 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to trim off that last centimeter that they've given us. And then this is just laying over the edge. Oh, stop, come on. But I do want it to go down, so I'm going to I did not want to put that much on there. Come on. So I'm putting one of the dots kind of in the center one, right in the center. But now, a little bit of glue left my finger. I don't want it to be sticking out like this, so I am going to put a little bit of glue on that wood and stick that to it. Maybe. But there, I'm telling you, there is something else, and it looks like, no, I guess it's just the shape of the lace. Okay, never mind. I've got my little magnifier. I had to look. So yeah, so lace lays over it. Oh, come on. Did I not get enough? Really? So now on here, we want to put the knot stuck down. Honestly, I'm tired of playing with this thing. It's getting to drop super glue. I use the Crazy Glue super glue with the brush applicator. And I'm just done playing. Okay, so this is going to go, the way they have it, it's kind of like this. And And then oh, my bottom came undone. No, 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 no. I think I'm gonna lay the open one on bottom. Okay. So I'm gonna put my open one on bottom. I want to turn these and put them facing it. Oh. And then I'm going to put the pink one that's completely closed back up. So I like that little heart. And I'm going to place it slightly over the blue one. Seeing that bit of white on the end. That's just me being picky. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, and now they have it like that. But I kind of think, no, you guys are not supposed to move. You're supposed to stay there. How do I want this? I think these need to come down a little bit more. Yeah, and then like that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. You, again, artistic license, place it how you like it. There we go. Okay. So that is finally the finished sofa. We have spent 2.5 videos on this damn sofa. Because we're at, oh yeah, we're just over an hour. Oy vey. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. If you fast forwarded through the majority of this video, I don't blame you. One bit I wish I could have at this point. I am, let's just say I'm a little flustered right now. So I will post this in the morning so that I did it tonight, well, this afternoon, so I didn't have to get up first thing in the morning and do this. So that may save my attitude. So, all right, I will clean up. Oh, maybe later. I just, or you know how it goes. Say I'm gonna clean up later and then I just do it while I'm talking to you. Anyways, you guys are amazing. You're awesome. I have, what did I have? 206 subscribers, I think, this morning, which blows my mind. I know I say that all the time, but it totally does, you guys. You're awesome, and I just want to say thank you again, and we will continue. So next is the boat table, and I don't think it looks as difficult. There's no material. See, that was a big one. That material was kind of, it's not fun. But we do have to make a little, oh, we get to make a book. And then we've got some more plants. Yeah, okay, anyways, we'll get into it. We're gonna probably at least make the boat table and maybe a cabinet next time. So join me then. See how far I can get, or am I doomed to drag this thing out? I don't know how long. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll get rocking and rolling on this thing and it will just start coming together. I love it when it just finally starts coming together, and sometimes that's from the very beginning and sometimes not. And as you can tell, this time it is not. But we will get there. We will get there, trust me. All right, guys. So thank you again, and I hope to see you on the next build. Bye.